¿Qué tal, amigos de CINEGamers? Y bienvenidos a un nuevo video de The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt con su buen amigo Peter, que el día de hoy les trae el episodio, creo que es el 48 si no me falla la memoria. Y pues ahí la llevamos, ahí la llevamos, seguimos con las historias secundarias, que también tiene que ver al mismo tiempo con este logro trofeo de llevar a todos los héroes posibles a Kehermoren. Para aquellos que todavía no han jugado el juego, para no dar spoilers, pues no diré qué va a pasar, algunos ya se los deben de estar oliendo, otros no. Entonces pues bueno, esto también te puede ayudar si quieres platinarlo, así que a darle. Bien, hoy nos toca hacer posesión, nivel 65, creo que la primera vez te pedía como nivel 17 o 18, por ahí es que te lo está más o menos pidiendo. Y bueno, aquí les quiero mostrar que es en esta isla. De esta isla afortunadamente sí tiene un punto de viajado rápido y no tenemos que usar un barquito. Entonces, qué bueno. Podríamos irnos directamente hacia donde está esta mujer. Sí, series, una cosa así. Es que se parece mucho a su nombre a Siri, pero no es igual. Pero vamos a continuar un poquito con la historia y después de un rato ya me voy a ir directo a buscarla. Acá.
Welcome to the home of Jarl Udalric of the Honorable Clan Brockfar.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but they should finish soon.
One thing. Watch where you step.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of light. Makes it easy to trip. Clumsy sock.
That's not a turn.
Jarl must have dreamt another vision.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Ceres.
Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
Ok, para acá.
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Kroch's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Ceres? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Great.
Remember when that storm caught us in Old Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday.
Okay. Pues vamos a tener que investigar un poco, no mucho. Bueno, ni siquiera tenemos, realmente podemos irnos directamente hacia donde está. Que eso fue la primera vez que me pasó, la primera vez que jugué este juego. Que como estaba explorando los lugares, los puntos de interrogación y eso, encontré este lugar que ahorita les voy a mostrar, pero primero vamos a hablar con estas personas.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months, then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for Ceres, Jarl on Crate's daughter.
Ah, you've found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Big Thora and Eirik.
Who are Bergthora and Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Big Thora's hand. They lived toward the east end of the village.
Take care.
Bless you. I'm a mean you won't visit your own mum? Plump liver? Ow! Ow!
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint and a chat.
Thanks, but I'm short on time. Looking for a girl named Ceres.
Crachan Crate's daughter. She was here, but I've not seen her away.
Take care.
Lo siento, señora, pero usted se me estaba cruce y cruce y cruce. Era por acá. Sí, era por acá. A ver. No, ese no es el camino.
Uncle said folk on the continent got heads like cats. You only got cat's eyes.
Oh!
Well, my dad's off fighting the black ones.
Era por acá. Digo, la primera vez me encontré con esta casa. Podemos entrar, pero todavía por si alguien es nuevo y no conoce los puntos de poder, acá les voy a mostrar otro. Ahí está. Esos truquitos que uno encuentra sin la ayuda de nadie.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
O sea, cuando no quiere funcionar hay que alejarse, como lo hice ahorita. Y a ver si ahora sí quiere. A la casa, bueno, hay que bajar obviamente, pero a ver si les puedo enseñar otro truco medio tonto que tengo acá, de cómo puedes entrar por la casa por el tejado. A ver, por aquí y acá. Hacemos una entrada por aquí y ¡órales! La magia de los bugs. Medio tonto, pero bueno, aquí está la puerta por si dicen, bueno, que aquí va a haber una llave que ahorita vamos a necesitar, entonces la voy a tomar. Y Ceres está de este lado.
Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword. Where's the sword? I've got to go back.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to.
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Most likely their father thought some hard work at sea together would fix things between them.
We use sea outings as cures for many things. Sadly, this time it didn't work. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brockvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Vamos a regresarnos. Y aquí está. Se abre gracias a la llave que habíamos agarrado hace un momento. Ahorita se los voy a mostrar, no se preocupen. Y miren esto de acá. Ahí está, miren. Ahí está. Ese tipo de detalles son los que importan en esta misión. De todas maneras, otra vez por si alguien no vio la llave, lo voy a dejar un poquito claro. Aquí debería de estar. Más bien ahí la agarramos porque ahí estaba. Entonces ya podemos venir a hablar con ella.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out of or something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Did I exactly have to go on that?
Pues regresaremos, entonces nos la vamos a guiar a ella. Esta misión me recuerda, bueno, en general ahorita que estamos en Skellige, todo este fan que tienen de los vikingos, bastante bien.
Where is Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Ok, pues vamos a irnos por este rumbo. Siempre aquí hay un tesoro, entonces va a ser como... Casi nunca hago las misiones de tesoro en la World Truck. Quizás esta sí, why not? Que está pegadísimo a lo que vamos a hacer ahorita.
Must be the place.
Aquí ni siquiera tienen que apuntarle, yo no le estoy apuntando, yo solamente estoy haciendo de disparo y lo hace. No sé si se habían dado cuenta de eso, pero no es obligatorio disparar. Ahí está. Listo. Aunque eso no lo tomé, ¿verdad? La llave está aquí arriba. A mí se me olvidó tomar.
If anything, I to see Udalric.
A veces pasa, nos pasa hasta los mejores, amigos. Ahí está. Ahora sí. Prácticamente lo voy a vender todo, pero el diagrama. El diagrama luego puede ser interesante. Es que necesito como 70.000 de oro para cuando lleguemos a la expansión de Hearts of the Stone. Ahí voy a perder como 30.000. Y después de eso ya voy a poder empezar a hacer las armaduras de... Bueno, las puedo hacer desde antes. Pero ahí es cuando digo, bueno, ya las puedo volver a encantar y entonces no se rompe tanto el nivel. Quiero hablar con el Jarl. Sentía que, según yo, esta misión era muchísimo más corta que la anterior, pero siento que igual y no va a ser tan corta. Es que en la anterior, como tienes que estar investigando y demás, se vuelve un poquito más complicada. Y esta quizás le pude haber ahorrado 3 minutos de su tiempo, porque pues ya está la guía de los puntos de poder. Entonces esto se lo estoy haciendo como para enseñar a la gente que no conocía que existía, sobre todo.
Why'd you do it?
his head?
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Digo, desde que vemos esa figurita ahí, como que ya es obvio, ¿no?
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heims lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
Uh-huh. So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name is not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick, we can still do it your way.
Fine, let's try to trick the Heim.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
No reason to delay.
Ay, las mujeres,
Let's look around.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
Con que revisen el horno, esta escena y otra cosa que vamos a ver ahorita es suficiente.
Ciri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared. Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Esta misión es tan fácil cagarla y se entiende el por qué la pueden pues liar. Es muy fácil. Y te van a ver por qué.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Sí, Peter es un demonio, es un monstruo que acaba de hacer esto. De estos dudes, pero me dejo ponerle las bombas.
Never learn.
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
Y listo. Creo que con esto ya acabamos la misión. A ver si hay otro diálogo. Si no, creo que ya.
I'll go with him.
Listo.
He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on speaker rug?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favourable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long.
Ok, pues ahora vamos a hacer... me voy a ir al punto de viaje rápido. Se hizo buena experiencia, la verdad. Y ahora vamos a hacer la siguiente misión que tiene que ver con esta secuencia de misiones secundarias. Para ya terminar, que es la maniobra del rey. Entonces ese va a ser el siguiente capítulo. Este video ya es viejo, lo van a encontrar al final del video, que ya debe estar apareciendo por aquí en cualquier momento. Muchas gracias por seguir esta guía. Muchas gracias por dejarme sus comentarios, sus dudas, sus cuestiones. ¿Qué les pareció la misión la primera vez que la hicieron? Todo ese tipo de cosas me encanta, amigos. Sin importar qué tan viejo sea este video. Como siempre, yo soy su amigo Peter y lo estaré viendo en cualquier otro video que tenga de The Witcher o otra guía. Bye, bye.